What is going on, you guys? It is Garrett Fankhauser here. For those of you who do not know who I am, I run a company called FFL Funnels, and this is my group here. At FFL Funnels, we help FFL dealers and gunsmiths scale their businesses to 6 figures plus online each month. So the goal here is to help you guys grow your business enough so that hopefully you guys can one day work with us. Until then, enjoy this content. This is the SEO training. This is an SEO training that we're going to be doing. We're going to drop it into Guide 2 here. You guys will find it there. And for all of this information, this is in the Guides tab up here on the top. So what we're going to be covering today is the typical search process. I want you guys to understand how important SEO is for your business, and basically how people find your business. It's so funny because we all use search engines as a search engine. But when it comes to our own business, we, for whatever reason, we get confused on how people find our business. We think that, maybe we make it a lot harder than it really has to be. Okay. So let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to pull up the old Googler right here. And I have another tool over here. This is Bright Locals, local search tool, whatever they call it. But basically what happens is when people want to find your business, right? They search for something, a keyword that you can potentially show up for, right? So let's do gun shop near me. I'm in Prescott, Arizona, so we're going to see who shows up. High Country Guns and Knives is going to show up because they are literally like a quarter mile away from me. Bill's Trading Post is the next closest one. And so they're going to show up a little after that. Pinpoint Arms, never even heard of them, but they are on here. Okay, so it's showing me things that are close to me. If more of these places have done better local SEO, they can actually be further away and still show up in the top spots. But what I wanted to show you is that this is how your people, these are how your customers, your clients, whatever you want to call them, this is how people find you. It's not that hard. This is the shit that they type in to find your business. If you guys are not showing up here or here, right? If you guys aren't showing up here, nobody's going to find your business. There's two ways of getting business online. There's hunting and there's farming. Okay? Hunting is what you guys are all trying to do. You guys are sitting on Facebook all day, posting shit, hoping that somebody clicks on your ad and they're like, I want to buy everything you have, right? You guys are doing a lot of hunting, not very much farming. Okay? So what farming is having your search engine set up to where people find you without you having to go and do the work. It's kind of like farming, right? You plant the crops grow, you harvest them, you have food, right? So, gun shop near me, right? This is what people are searching for. So we can actually type that in this tool and we can look in different area codes, right? So we can do, let's do San Diego. Let's look at page 1 search results. Okay. Firearms Unknown, Discount Gun Mart. I actually used to work here. And San Diego Guns. This is my buddy Dallas. He's in this group. He is a client of ours. So he's actually showing up here too on the top. It's interesting, right? So this is for San Diego. These are the top dogs. These are the guys that are showing up for Gun Shop Near Me, right? And of course there's other things that people search for. And we can get into like niche results, right? Somebody is searching for an Aero Precision stripped lower receiver, right? If you are optimized for that keyword, you can show up, but you're also going to be competing for other places such as Aero Precision themselves, Brownells, Palmetto State Armory, right? So these local keywords are really where you guys want to focus on showing up first. Everybody wants to sell nationally, right? I want to have clients all across the US. Cool. Start in your town first, right? Dominate your town, then expand outwards into your surrounding towns, then your county, then, the surrounding counties, then the state, right? Start small and move outwards. Many of you guys are trying to show up for these keywords that you're not going to be able to rank for. They're just too damn hard for you to rank for, and you're putting all this time and energy into trying to rank for keywords that you're not going to be able to rank for. Okay? This is the kind of shit that you guys want to show up for. Okay? Let me show you an example. I live in Prescott, as I said. So we'll do website design. This is for my my general agency, so this is not for FFL Funnels. And we're going to do 86303. This is my zip code. We're going to do Google search. Actually, we'll just do the maps. This is the same thing. We're going to look at the maps. Okay, so we're going to go to page 1. And so we have somebody running an ad, right? We have the top spot right here. And then we have me right here in the number 2 spot. Okay, this is one where it's going to be really tough for me to actually take the number 1 spot. The reason being is we are located in Prescott, and they literally have the words web design in their name. So this is good for them, right? Prescott web design. They're going to rank really well for website designs in website design searches within this area. The problem with that is that when they go to scale and they try to do business in Phoenix or Sedona or Flagstaff or Las Vegas or, places outside of Arizona like Vegas, Dallas, San Diego, Denver, this shit ain't going to work, right? Prescott web design is not going to work. So I have a business where I titled it, something that I felt like that would be cool at the time. And we were able to rank number 2, get lots of organic traffic from this. The whole point here is not to show you my rankings or whatever. The whole point is to show you guys that you want to focus on local keywords. You want to focus on how people find you in the first place. What do they do to search for you? What tools are they using, right? Some of you guys have gone through some other trainings where we set up your Apple Maps, right? Not everybody's using Google, so make sure you have an Apple Map set up, right? It's mandatory. It's you guys have to show up in front of people when they search. One thing, though, that I want you guys to really be careful of is to not put too much emphasis on your keywords on your website. Most of SEO is actually done off of your website. Okay. So what you guys are focusing on when you're focusing on your on-site SEOs, you guys are focusing on individual keywords, which is cool. What you guys are leaving out is domain authority and backlinks and many other aspects of SEO. Okay. So I'll get into that in some other training videos as far as offsite SEO. But the whole point of this video is I want you guys to think, even write it out. Like, what is my client journey? What do they search for? How do they find me? And then once they find your website, right? Let's say that they find your website. Let's say that they go to San Diego Guns, right? So here's one of our clients. Let's say that they go to San Diego Guns. And I don't know why it's not letting me click. There we go. What happens when they get to your website, right? Well, we want them to shop. Here, we want them to shop. We want them to see our reviews, right? We want them to know that we are a credible business, right? We want them to see those reviews even if they don't click into the reviews. We want them to see the staff. We want them to know the services that we offer, right? We want to have a bitchin' design. Like, all this cool shit that we have in here, like, we want it to fucking look good too, right? We want them to know that we support different industries, right? That are connected, right? We want them to understand that we have helped a lot of people, right? And that they left us good reviews, right? We want them to understand how to purchase a firearm, right? These guys are in California. It's not easy to buy a gun there, right? So these are all different aspects that come into play on your site, right? It's not just how do they find you, but what happens after they find you. Where do they go? What do they see? What is their full client journey? Okay. But it all starts with this. They type in something. They type in something to find you. Are you showing up when people are searching for your business? If you're not, guess where the money's going? Somebody else's pockets, right? And I know that many of you guys get upset because a lot of the business goes to like Palmetto and things like that. If you guys aren't showing up there, you are encouraging everybody else. You're encouraging these people to go shop at Palmetto. You're encouraging them to go to Brownells. Because if they can't find you, how the fuck are they supposed to give you money and buy from you? How are they supposed to shop local if they type in gun shop near me and you don't even show up? Think about it. I hope this is helpful for you guys, and I'll catch you guys later on this week with some more trainings. Peace.